of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Where those treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. But then I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I am dreaming of a white Christmas, where those treetops.
'Twas 9 months before Christmas, and in the heavens above, God and Gabriel were talking. Standing by was the dove.
Holy Spirit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Anyways, you gotta, go ahead and send, Gabriel for me, will you?
Huh?
Oh, it's finally time. I'm so excited. This is the time, man. This is the plan. This is the one that's gonna work. The other ones, don't worry about the other ones. They're done. They're in the past. This plan has to work.
It's fun.
You know, you don't need to just be cool for once, man. Just be cool. This is just like at Craig's party. This is bullshit. Okay, thank you. Call him. Yeah, come in. I said come in, you fucking cunt.
I always knock though. Every fucking time I come in here, you're doing something with your dick, and I don't.
What else am I gonna do?
I don't know. It's just that every time we talk, it has to do with your penis.
Sometimes. Okay, so now it's time to execute the plan.
Which one? The one with the where you replace gravity with gravy?
No, although thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot about that one. We'll put that one on the back burner because gravy's delicious on a back burner. No, the Jesus plan, the guy we have on retainer, we're finally gonna get him down there and get him doing the shit he's supposed to do.
I forgot how we were gonna do that.
We workshopped a while with a rainbow bridge idea, but that's been done.
Ooh, isn't that like Care Bears?
No, well, I guess it is Care Bears. It's also Asgard, but
oh, that's fair. Yeah,
maybe the Care Bears live in Asgard.
I don't know.
Oh. Anyways, so what's gonna happen though is I'm going to find a virgin, preferably about 14 years old. If we can get 12, though, I'll be pretty happy. I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to impregnate her with myself, which is Jesus, although it's not me, but it is me. It's him in her. Also, I'll be in her, but not like a fetus like my penis.
How does this make sense?
I feel like I've laid it out on the table, and now it's you to...
Well, I mean, you already spread a little thin. You're both the Holy Spirit, which is weird that you're your own assistant, but whatever.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna be also Jesus?
Yes.
Where do you find the time?
I usually don't. I'm not paying a lot of attention most of the time here, so I think a lot of it goes to HS, and I don't know. I just zone out a lot of the time.
Every time I walk by Holy Spirit, it's still playing Farmville.
Yeah.
No one even plays Farmville. You can't share.
I know. No one ever answers my invites anymore. His invites. There are invites. Except for me. We play Farmville together sometimes. So, yeah, we got Jesus all locked and ready to go. We have him, buckled into my balls right now. And, he's ready to go. Next load. He's going. Whether it's in a 12-year-old or, into a shoe. I don't know.
I'm just gonna ignore any part of this that doesn't make sense to me.
So, now for your part in the plan. You're gonna have to go down to the Middle East.
Yeah. What time during the Middle East? Sometimes it's kind of shitty.
Like 2 AD.
That sucked, though.
Yeah. A lot.
Alright, well, fuck it.
It doesn't get better.
So do I just find a virgin, or do you have them picked out?
I have a couple options. One's 11.
Okay, I'm not gonna visit her.
One's a 43-year-old widow.
She's probably hideous. I don't like you, but I don't hate you.
One's 14 and recently married. Yeah, so those are the options. Those are the three. I could have compiled a bigger list, but the Hills was on.
I guess since you didn't really give me many options, I'm gonna go with the 14-year-old recently married girl. She has to be a virgin, though?
Yeah, I guess. Someone kind of used a word in the Old Testament when they wrote that's kind of that, but not. So I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna roll with it. They translated it wrong, so I'm just gonna roll with that. So you're gonna have to go tell her.
Why do I have to tell her?
I don't want to tell her. I'm bad with women, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, my name's Yahweh. I'm gonna have to fuck you now. Yeah, that sounds creepy if I do it, so you gotta go do it.
Okay, I suppose that you also want me to tell the husband?
I mean, if you want. He doesn't have to know.
Alright.
But, you know, if he's there...
What are their names? What are their names?
Mary and Joseph.
Do you want me to prep them? Do you want me to give them the talk?
I don't know. She'll figure it out. Tell her to clean out if she has, like, sand all up in her. They live in the desert. I don't know what it's like, but if there's sand, I don't want the grit. I don't want it. I don't think Jesus is going to want it either, because that ride's going to be rough for him. Just imagine how he feels, you know? So, yeah, just have fun doing that, and, you know, happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Kwanzaa.
Well, that's the true holiday for the season, so don't tread on my beliefs. Happy Kwanzaa.
The wise men were nestled all in their shared bed, while visions of bananas danced in their heads. Then out came a star, which gave them a fright, but unlike Ray Comfort, it was rather bright.
Gentlemen, we're on a mission from God. We have to hunt down and find a baby and give him some gifts.
I don't believe in your God.
No, King Ray, this is legit. God spoke to me.
This is intellectual suicide.
Now's not the time to be doubting ourselves.
These questions occur to human beings.
Of course they do, King Deepak, but I need you to saddle up your crocodiles.
Yeah, it's up and running.
We've got to hit the road to somewhere called Bethlehem.
So I'm not here to convince you that you should believe in anything.
Exactly right. We've been instructed to follow this star. Siri, lay in a course for Jesus.
In 500 furlongs, turn right onto the King James Freeway.
Gabriel descended, causing a clatter. The couple awoke, saying, "What is the matter?" Into the homestead the angel did go, to strike up a convo with Mary and Joe.
Mary, wake up. Oh, you sound like... Fucking... Oh, wake up. You sound like a gurgling cunt. Wake up.
Oh, what? What do you want? What's the matter?
Did you hear that? There was a clatter.
Like, what the fuck's a clatter?
I don't know. It rhymed with what you said, though.
That's okay.
There was a noise.
Why is there a noise?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking why there's a noise.
I was dreaming. I was dreaming about when you would finally want to touch me in this marriage.
Nah, you're 14. I mean, I know it's the Middle East and it's like 3 AD, but something inside's telling me you should probably wait. Anyways, we really gotta figure out what that noise was, because this is gonna bother me.
Alright, let's just get up. It's gonna be nothing, just like always. And we're just gonna sit up and be angry at each other, like most of my 3 a.m. fucking mornings turn out.
That sounds good. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's
All right,
go.
Great. Let's go. Hey guys, what's going on?
You're shiny. You're like super shiny. Good for you. Look at this guy. Look at how shiny this guy is. Holy shit.
Yeah. He is shiny. It's just, what are you? My name's Gabriel.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey. Hello, Gabriel. Yeah, I'm an angel, and I got some like bittersweet news.
Oh, that's cool.
To give you.
This happens all the time. So,
yeah, but first things first. How's your night going?
Not great. I mean, I assume you broke some stuff when you fell, but I mean, I get it. You're coming far away, I assume.
Yeah, I broke your ceiling.
Oh.
I broke most of the look in the living room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to.
I'm a carpenter. I'll fix it.
That's good. That's good. Well, it's really drafty in here.
It's the desert.
It's cold at night anyways.
Just get a blanket.
I don't...
You're fat.
Well, sorry about the ceiling, but
It's cool, bro.
So, well, thanks, man. You know what? You're a pretty reasonable dude.
Yep, you're pretty good looking.
I gotta be honest, I thought the ceiling was gonna be the deal breaker almost immediately. So hopefully this next bit of news leaves us in good standing. So how do you feel about Mary? How are you guys doing?
If I'm being honest, it's more of a social marriage.
He's just an asshole.
I'm not an asshole. You just don't understand my needs or lack thereof, and I don't understand it. I just
want to just one time be touched, just at all.
Gabriel, you want to fuck my wife?
No.
See, no one wants to fuck you.
He's just being nice, Gabriel. Come on. Gotta say no. You're
sure?
14 years old.
See, that's what I said. Isn't it weird? Isn't it kind of weird? I know,
I'm like
everybody does it too, which makes me the weird one for not wanting to do it. But
I'm mature for my age.
You're really not. You fucking wear pigtails all the time. That's not even a thing. You're that immature that you've made up a trend so you can do it and be immature. You just keep talking about Tumblr. That's not... I don't even know what that means.
I don't want to interrupt this inevitable domestic violence necessarily, but here's the thing. So I work for this guy. His name is God, or Yahweh. His first name's Yahweh. He likes to be called God, though.
Yeah, we're Jewish. We know who Yahweh is.
Okay. You're kind of rude.
You're kind of too shiny.
You complimented me when I walked in. Well, fell in.
Well, now it's just obnoxious.
Look, I'm just the guy with the message. So here's the message. Mary. Yes? Yahweh is gonna have to enter you with his dick. And put seed in it. Put seed inside your womb.
Like wheat?
No, like... Cum?
Oh, cum.
Spunk, man glaze, sperm, jizz.
Don't want to be this guy. I'm pretty much a go with the flow kind of guy, but I just gotta ask, why?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty lonely. Pretty lonely, even though I sleep next to a man every single fucking night. But, yeah, I at least would like to know why, my vagina is going to be entered at the age of 14. Well, basically it's a really convoluted plan in which he will impregnate you with a Jewish man who will live a sinless life, will live until his 30s, be betrayed by one of his best friends, die for everyone's sins, and that will be our gateway into heaven. And then we'll have to eat his skin and drink his blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Are you guys fucking kidding me right now?
No, I'm good.
I was hoping for one single objection so I could go back and be like, no, they don't want to, but no. This is how it's going to be.
If you give us a schedule so I can not be here, because I don't really want to hear it. But other than that, go for it.
The only thing I'm upset about is that he's not upset about this.
Do you want me to be upset?
Nah. Yes. Yes, I want you to be jealous. A god wants to be in me.
Okay.
Okay, I just want you to think about one thing. His penis will literally be perfect.
Probably.
And you're not gonna ever compare.
Am I trying to? Because I don't really. I'm not trying.
Well, I'm going to leave you guys to it. This has been fucking weird. Yeah, I'm less cool with this than I was when I went into your roof and ruined your living room.
Oh. Well,
now that I know that you're okay with the thing that this crazy god wants to do to you.
I think you just need to calm down, man. Why can't you just go with things? He's clearly your boss. You don't have to argue with him all the time.
You guys should hang out.
The awkward at breakfast was so very thick, due to what God was to do with his dick. Joe was distraught by the strange situation. An angel? A baby? God's dick? Penetration?
You want some creamer?
No, I don't really want coffee necessarily. I'm just kind of stirring it with my spoon.
I can see that.
Yeah. Just got a lot in my mind right now.
So, here's what I don't understand. He's gonna get you pregnant, right?
Yeah, last night you said you were okay with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm just, When's he gonna like come and pick up the kid and take it back and take it home?
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. What I got from it is that he's gonna live for 30 years with us.
What? No, that wouldn't make sense. Why would God? He clearly can provide for a kid more than we can. He's got to make more than a carpenter. He makes money, literally. He can make money.
I'm pretty sure we have to take care of the kid, whose name, by the way, Gabriel came back, knocked on the door after he left in that hissy fit. He said we have to name it Jesus, just as like a kind of like, hey, you gotta name it.
So I can't even fucking name the kid. I'm supposed to raise this piece of shit. He wasn't mine, and
Yeah, well, you say piece of shit, but you also told me he's supposed to be perfect in every way. So
I hate people like that. He's probably gonna be a cunt. He's probably gonna think he's way better than everyone else and like not respect people's property.
You know, it's ordained by God, and I mean, I've wanted to be a mom my whole life. When I was a little girl,
You're still a little girl for reference. Do you even menstruate?
That's when blood comes out of your vagina, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you are not someone I would want to put my penis in.
Meanwhile, our wise men heading now towards the star, they realized quite quickly they hadn't gone far, as the desert started to look all the same. Amongst the three wise men, each other they blamed.
King Ray, King Deepak, it's been 3 days without water. How are you holding up?
There's no room for wimps.
You and I right now are an activity of the universe.
Glad we're all on the same page. Hey, in the distance there, a gift shop. Let's grab some presents for the baby on arrival.
Yes.
Yep, King Ray, what are you going to get?
Well, that's a good question.
King Deepak, any ideas?
We have both dabbled a little bit in quantum physics.
Great. So grab a copy of Lawrence Krauss's book, The Physics of Star Trek. King Ray, how about asking those people over there for some help?
Picking out all the nice things.
Yeah, perhaps a Super Nintendo?
Grants everlasting life.
Exactly. Quick, grab one off the shelf. I might get the baby something profound.
That which can solve the problems of this nation.
Yeah, but it's got to be clever. Perhaps not this 8-horsepower solid gold butt plug.
Because of the implication that comes with it.
I've got it! A children's homing beacon set to all of the Herod frequencies.
Glorious.
Righto, boys. Presents sorted. Let's hit the road.
In 7 million inches, turn right towards Fictionalistan.
The moment had come, and come all too soon, to enter the Virgin with his god-flesh balloon. To Mary's confusion and to God's dismay, too quickly inside her, his god seed did spray.
Are you done?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was like 14 seconds.
Yeah, one for every year of your life. You're welcome.
I didn't even rip.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Huh.
You're still on me, by the way. You just need to...
Hold on, let me...
Okay, so,
Thanks for, bearing, me. I hope Jesus is okay. He's in your vagina right now.
Yeah,
Does it feel weird? Can you feel him?
You could have made him without the beard. He would have grown it.
No.
He would have grown the beard.
That wouldn't be right.
It tickles.
Anyways.
How long's the tickle gonna last?
Oh, 9 months or so. Anyways, I gotta go. I have a lot of stuff going on. One Tree Hill's starting really soon. So,
Are you gonna call?
No.
Are you gonna check up on me every once in a while? Bring me cookies or whatever? Whatever you're supposed to do when I'm pregnant?
No, I'm gonna leave that in the capable hands of your adult man husband. He's basically a surrogate father for you and my child now, who is me. So just let that cook up in your vagina. And I'm gonna go. So thanks a lot. Keep it cool. Stay away from all those ratchet, janky bitches, right? Am I right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you just LOL, girlfriend. Have you heard Wrecking Ball? It
No.
speaks to me.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either. Anyways, yeah, keep your legs elevated so my cum doesn't leak out.
How long do I have to stay like this?
Just to be safe, like 2 days, I don't know. Anyways, I really gotta go. So, catch you later. Pound it.
Pound it? That was my vagina. It's not, no. Ouch. God damn it.
Last one. Okay.
The king of Judea, King Herod his name, was known far and wide, but would soon be defamed. This child could be king, the assistant said. Maybe. So the armies were sent to murder Jew babies.
Hello, King Herod.
Good morning, Finn. What news bring you from the town?
We have word that there's a child that is being born, and the prophecies say that he will turn into king soon.
I'm the king of the Jews.
That's
Look, it says on my name badge, Herod, king of the Jews.
That is accurate, sir. You did get that badge made quite recently.
Well, I was just pointing it out for everybody that didn't realize that I am indeed the king of the Jews.
Well, we're bringing it to your attention because we don't necessarily know how to go about telling the people that he's not in fact king. There's going to be logistical problems. We're going to have to make 2 thrones. It's a big thing. We don't want to go through that.
See, now, I thought we could get a name tag made that said, not King of the Jews, and we could force him to wear it at all times.
Well,
Although
that sounds like a fabulous idea. Let's get it made up, and we'll bring it to the child, and we'll pin it on him, and we'll say, you, child, are not king of the Jews, and we'll tell everybody that he is definitely not king of the Jews. Now, let's go. Where is he?
Well, right now we're not exactly sure where he went, actually.
There's a real problem with that, actually. If we can't find him in time, he could accidentally become actual king, sort of.
Well, this is just preposterous. How can you not find a single child who's claiming that he is king of the Jews? Surely he has made an announcement, put a notice in a news tablet.
I don't think he yet has said himself to be King of the Jews. He is a baby.
I think he's also still in utero. I don't actually think he's been born yet. He's less than a baby.
He's a feti, sir.
Well, surely, if he is in a utero, we can just have him aborted, because abortion is a fair and just thing.
True. I just don't think the mother or the god involved with the process is really down with that.
Yes.
There's a god involved? Which god is involved?
Yes, I don't believe we mentioned that, Chip.
Yeah, Finn, you're correct. There's most certainly a god involved.
I feel like we may have dropped the ball on the explanation here. See, this king has been ordained by the Jewish god Yahweh.
Yahweh?
Yahweh, yes.
Yahweh!
Oh.
Well, that sounds preposterous. I've never heard of anybody having sex with a god.
Well, I mean, this might not be that big of a deal. We could just let it drop for now and, when he gets older, maybe kill him? Although, you know, that could pose a problem, but I don't really see any reasonable way to deal with it other than that.
Well, I have some experience in half-gods. I have just read the story of Hercules, and he seemed to be quite a troublesome character. He's allegedly the half-son of Zeus, and he was very strong, and he was followed round by a choir of black women who sang gospel songs in a Disney film.
You don't want Hercules and choirs going around the country claiming to be king of the Jews. What do you want?
Surely one child can't be that hard to find. How many children are there in Bethlehem? 3, 4?
Million. 3 or 4 million in the entire area in which we are searching currently. Judea?
We could possibly go door to door. Just be like,
got a baby?
Any king of the Jews here?
Or we could just kill every firstborn child from here to Timbuktu.
All of them. All of the babies.
All babies?
Well, yes. Not girls, though, because girls can't be kings, of course. That would be preposterous.
How would you like us to go about murdering the children?
break into people's houses, find the youngest boy, and, I don't know, cave its head in.
So, what's the cutoff? Like, at what age do we no longer murder the child?
Well, I would do it on judgment alone. If the child looks a bit Jewy, I'd kill it.
And you don't want us to use swords or chemical, you want us to use bludgeoning weapons to cave the skulls in?
Well, I always say the best way to kill a baby is to smash its head against the wall.
You do always say that. That is true. That's on the name tag.
Yes. King Herod, king of the Jews. Best way to kill a baby is to smash its head against the wall. Everybody can read, you know. So yes, if you could organize the armies, can we limit the raping to no more than one woman per household? We don't want to give anybody the opportunity to hide children. If I hear tales of 2 women in a house being raped, I will not be happy. And then, once you've killed all of them, come back to me, success.
Okay, one clarification, sir. What if is it a minimum 1 per household as well as maximum, or can we not rape any in certain households? What about a broad average of 1 per household? What if we don't rape any in one, but 2 in the next?
Well, my father always said to me, he said, Herod, when you're pillaging, it is always wise to rape in every house, so that nobody ever forgets your face.
Wise words, sir. You should get another name tag made.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps I'll put it on the embroidery in my cape, because I'm King Herod and I wear capes.
Well, it's been an honor, as always, sir. I will take my leave now.
Don't forget my rape rule.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No, sir.
I wrote it twice. I wrote it down twice. Just I put a note on my hand, and also I have a sticky note made of papyrus that I have that I'm just put it right on my notebook.
Well, as my father always used to say to me, if your papyrus is sticky, you should stop masturbating on it.
That's an oddly specific thing your father said. Did that happen often?
My father was a very wise man. He wrote many, many, many books. Some of them you may recognize. He wrote The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Did your fathers ever have any good sayings or books?
My parents abandoned me in the streets when I was very young.
You killed my father when I was born, sir, so I could be a servant.
That might have been what happened to them. I always hated them for it, but now that I think about it in retrospect, yeah, you probably killed my parents, but I'm grateful because you're the kingliest king.
Yes, but what you have to realize is I killed your parents for my own good. If I hadn't have done that, you'd have just had happy, stable lives, and I would have to have 2 different servants. And that would be a huge inconvenience. When will we start the pillaging? Should I come along? No, I just have this romantic vision of king versus king, a battle to the death. Herod versus baby.
Yeah.
He's a baby, sir. How is that an epic battle? You would break him.
Yeah, it would be
immediately.
What if, now bear with me for a second, what if we put him inside a human body? We control that human body with ropes and follies, and then I would beat it down with my broadsword.
So, sir, you propose we put the baby inside the corpse so that you might orchestrate an epic battle between you and a baby inside of a meat megazord suit.
Well, if you want to put it like that, then yes. But I was thinking a king versus king battle where the true king wins.
Well, if we... Tell you what. Here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna go enact the pillaging. Any babies left over, we'll stuff them all into different meat megazords. And then you can vanquish all of them. And then if it happens to be the one that we were trying to kill, win-win. If it not, we still win, and you're still king. Both ways, great. But, we're getting kind of short on time. Flashlights haven't been invented yet, so we gotta get going on the baby smashing.
If you do see any bright lights whilst out, especially big stars that look like they're leading you to something, I advise you ignore it. because you never know where a star will lead. My father always used to say to me, son, if you're going to follow a star, there's a good chance that that star could be secretly gay and he will fuck you in his limousine.
At Mary and Joe's, the bitching began. A trip to Bethlehem they now had to plan. A census by Romans that didn't make sense. Who cares? It's the Bible. It needs no defense.
Mary.
Yes.
So, how goes the, legs being up with all the cum in you?
I have 5 minutes left until I can take them down.
Okay. Well, anyways, I just got this letter, which I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm impressed that we have a postal service. It's oddly efficient. I'm very impressed by the municipal structure of our government. Anyways, I guess we have to go to Jerusalem, like...
What?
Yeah, like December 25th. We are gonna have to be there.
Why?
For a census?
Don't they do that during tax season, like in the spring?
Usually. Not this year, though. This is the one year they're not doing that.
Like that's like my due date.
No, we have to go. And it has to be there, not here.
I mean, modern transportation isn't a thing yet, so it'll take us just about that long to get there.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna have to leave, like, fucking now.
Okay.
Well, actually, in 3 minutes. I still have to keep my legs up for 3 more minutes.
Yeah, so you do that.
Because semen.
I'll start packing.
Don't forget my nice shoes. Give me the Kindle Fire. I wanna read Girl with a Dragon Tattoo one more time while we're on the road.
Okay, that seems a little bit above your reading level as a 14-year-old. But, yeah, so I'm gonna get that ready, and then we can head there for a census, because that's my ancestral homeland, even though Romans don't normally do things like this. This is kind of weird.
A couple days later, the wise men did meet the young baby Jesus they came forth to greet. Out of their bags they displayed all their gifts, while in the next stall a camel did shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm thirsty. How about you guys? Got a water bottle?
Absolutely nothing.
The infinite void, you might say.
No help at all. Hey, we can't be far. Look at that star we've been following in ever-decreasing concentric circles.
There seems to be no purpose. It seems to be totally random.
No, we're on the right track. Check it out. There's a luminescent stable.
There's a deeper consciousness.
Glorious.
It's the home stretch. King Ray, King Deepak, pleasure riding by your side. When we get there, you guys just let me do all the talking, all right?
You've created an idol.
Individual particles coming out of the so-called quantum vacuum.
In 300 cubits, take the goat track towards Bethlehem.
Okay, King Ray, King Deepak, it's up to us now.
Come into the open stable, you dumb shit.
That's not a way to speak to royalty.
Come in, just
No,
come in. My
I've
wife's in
literally
labor.
been walking for 3 whole short segments to get here.
How would I know that? Again, it's. I have bigger issues right now. My wife is clearly, she's about to tear V to A. It's gonna be an issue. Why are you here? This is a delivery room / place where we keep the cattle. What do you want?
Oh, sorry. I've come. I'm one of 3 kings. Clearly,
I see.
You can tell this from my accent. And just behind me here, who they're taking a vow of silence, is King Deepak from Fictionalistan. King Ray, the king of the Kiwis. We've stopped by the gift shop. Clearly, you've got your hands full at the moment.
Full of badge blood.
So I shouldn't have brought this Super Nintendo and copy of Lawrence Krauss's book. Because clearly they're not going to be of much use to you at all.
Will the 2 of you please shut the fuck up? Raylene, will you get back in here?
So who's this Raylene person?
Midwife?
Are you experienced at giving birth?
No, midwives deliver babies.
Right.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, just settle down a sec. I'm royalty. I've travelled a long way to be here.
Oh, royalty, you say? Bom chicka wow wow.
That was weird. Did anyone else hear that?
What are you 2 doing? Can you just please?
Seriously,
There's a baby inside of me.
I don't know what's going on.
I can feel its fingernails on the walls of my vagina.
I have to be in there later. It sounds terrifying.
Listen, love, I know you're in labour, but right now it's my vagina that I'm worried about, and it's my vagina that needs a good tearing.
Okay, King Ray, King Deepak, can you just stand in the corner there, keep an eye on the gifts, try and keep the goats away from them, and, Raylene.
So, do you come here often?
Not in this particular stable, however.
Well, I'm going to make you come here often.
I'm prepared to make an exception.
Are you two trying to fuck?
Raylene, you reckon you'll take long here?
No, not really. Do you reckon you'll take long down here?
Can you stop presenting your vagina to that guy, ma'am? We have a child that we need to birth. There's already one exposed vagina in the room. Actually, more if you count the animals, to be honest. But I don't know if we want to count those. We have shit going on. You can try and suck his dick later.
Well, that sounded like a contraction. It seems like you guys are all busy here. We'll just sit in the corner here and observe while you do the plumbing in Mary.
You gotta push, girl. Just push.
I've been pushing for 16 straight hours.
Excuse me, does anyone have some water? We're rather thirsty over here. It's been quite a long crocoduck journey.
No, this is the Middle East that we don't have water yet.
Okay, I'll just sit back down. Don't mind me.
There's
Don't mind
stuff
me.
leaking out of my wife if you want to try that, but it's not very good. I tried it earlier.
Well, come on, Mary. Come on, let's get this baby delivered. I've been paying attention to your vagina for ages, so hurry the fuck up, girl. Push this fucking Jew out.
The time had now come for the baby to crown. Not a kingly hat, but of the vag he'd come down. With wailing and screaming, Jesus arose. But Mary's vajayjay was rather morose.
You know, when we first came into the barn, I didn't think it could smell worse, but I gotta honestly say, after the inside of you is now on the outside, it smells so much worse in this barn now. This is ridiculous.
You haven't been in there yet, so you just...
I don't think I ever want to go in there now that I know what it smells like.
It doesn't always smell like that. There is a Jew inside of me.
It's like hot death on asphalt with Indian food. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That baby looks fucking weird, too. It has a full-grown beard. That's not supposed to happen.
Joe, just shut up for a second. Thank you, Raylene. I know that I was kind of a cunt for a little while. And, you know, and the baby gifts are just wonderful, King Adam, and...
In fairness, the Super Nintendo shit, we can't play it for 2,000 years, but, you know, it's the thought, I guess. Not really, though. That was a shit gift. You guys suck.
Well, what was the alternative? I did have some myrrh and some gold that I left back at the palace.
I could use those, though. I could use those.
Myrrh.
You see, the Super Nintendo doesn't even help me.
Myrrh. Myrrh? What would you use myrrh for?
I don't know. It's smelly, I think. I don't know what... The Super Nintendo, I'm just gonna... Okay, you guys can fuck off now, the weird mutant beard babies here. It sounded like you two wanted to fuck earlier, so you can fuck off. I don't really care.
What do we do? Do we hang around and give gifts to a screaming child with a beard? Belongs in a circus? Or do we go and, Raylene, have you ever ridden a crocoduck?
No? What is that like?
Come with us.
Oh, King Adam!
This is legit.
Oh, King Deepak!
It's deeper from the bottom up.
King Ray!
Raging hormone. Yeah, yes, it's okay. Fornication's okay.
It's a multicultural gangbang!
So that is our story, or at least how we tell it. Did you guys know guinea pigs like to eat pellets? I know that was random, but I'm out of material. So go forth, eat your Cocoa Puff cereal. Yet before you can leave here, out from under my sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good, nay, great night.
I am waiting for a white Christmas. Where those streets are. It's up. Dreaming. I am dreaming of a white Christmas.
under the treetops. Listen and love.
HS. You wanna get in contact with that Joe guy? Yeah, I feel I should probably talk to him. I kinda stuck him with my kid. Okay, turn on Heaven Skype. Is he on? Do I look at the camera or do I look at the screen?
I don't know.
That's not helpful. Vulgar language isn't gonna help. Anyways, I'm gonna look at the screen. Hi! Hi, can you hear me? Yeah, hey, what's it? You look at your skin, you're so dark. Thanks. You're pretty dark too. Yeah. I'm a carpenter. I know. We sound a lot alike. Yeah, that's weird. Is this intentional? I don't know. Aren't you supposed to know that sort of thing? Probably. Anyways, thanks for, taking care of my kid. Not a choice I would have made voluntarily had I known the whole thing ahead of time, but I mean, he's got a nice beard, I guess. He doesn't cry too much. He only killed one kid so far, and he brought him back to life after, so yeah, we should probably not. Don't tell people about that. Don't that needs to shh. Why? It doesn't look good. 'Cause it's kinda me. We're just gonna keep that on the DL. I don't know what that means. Down low. How can it be? You just shut up. Oh my god. And that kind of self-serving. Shut the fuck up. This is not worth my time.